Hey, good morning, Grand Harbor members. We're out here on number 10 of the Harbor course, which unfortunately we had to close today, which was going to be the first time the back nine has been open in a while. Few little challenges with rainfall. For the month of August, we had over 8 inches. Month of September, over 10 inches. And we've already started October with over an inch of rain. So we've certainly been challenged with some Mother Nature and weather the last few weeks, but it went from being the Mojave Desert to the tropical rainforest, and that's part of our job is dealing with Mother Nature. But over here on this particular hole, 10, 11, 12, there's a canal that runs parallel with those holes. So those holes are tidal. So when we get high tides, those holes are affected by it. Usually the harbor course drains pretty well, but if the water doesn't have anywhere to drain to, we tend to stay saturated longer than we want. So with that comes challenges for the maintenance team in that we have the inability, we cannot mow everything we want to. Even today, we're not able to mow 10 fairway, and it's probably been 4 or 5 days since we had a mower on it, if not longer. Same with the rough. Now, we did try to start the rough along the lake bank there, as you can see, but once those wheels start spinning, it's probably better to get off the course rather than do damage. In the background, you can see the bunker faces. Again, we've been challenged getting out here doing work, kind of working on the outskirts of the golf course. So we fly mowed yesterday, and the grass was so long we did scalp a little bit. And we can expect that in the rough too. When we're finally able to get the rough mowers out here, we might see some scalping here and there throughout. So just keep that in mind. I've got buddies who on golf courses on that sand ridge over there, and they drain a lot better than we do. They have totally different soils. I got another buddy across the bridge off of A1A. Their back nine is closed today as well. So just because we're all in Vero Beach does not mean we don't have our own microclimates and also different soil types. So hopefully today this weather stays away and we dry out a little bit and we can get caught up on some of the mowing. I do appreciate your patience in the meantime. Now, green speed, we had quite the difference in green speed coming off the river and the harbor. And something to remember is those are totally two different constructed golf greens. The river greens were totally cored out, replaced with 12 inches of USGA mixed sand, sprigged, all new drainage. On the harbor, which we did 4 or 5 years ago, all we did was a rip and strip. We took off the existing grass, checked the sand, checked the drainage, all that did okay, and we just sprigged right on top of that. So, when you have those different soils and different types of subsoil, it can be tough to get, even if you do the same practices. If we mow and roll on one course, we still might mow and roll on the other course and get different green speeds. So we got a little bit of work to do to catch up the harbor green speeds with the river, because y'all will be playing hopefully the harbor tomorrow morning starting on 10 and then going to the river front nine. And we don't want to see a big swing in green speed. So we're going to lower some mowing heights and do some additional rolling on the harbor for tomorrow's play, if in fact we're able to open. If you have any questions, please reach out to us, and we'll touch base next time.